guys, it's Bro You Whack. Now, it's no secret that I absolutely love loot boxes in Overwatch. In fact, I posted a video yesterday where I opened 100 Halloween loot boxes, so be sure to go check that video out because that was one of my favorite loot box opening videos that I've done in a while. Mainly because I got disappointment, which is a typical theme in a lot of loot box opening videos, but just go watch it. It's really fun. But loot boxes have became a staple part in Overwatch culture, whether it's just the base loot boxes or the event loot boxes or the special one-off loot boxes that they have for either heroes or just special events going on in the game. And with Overwatch 2 on the horizon, one thing that we all kind of just assumed were that loot boxes were gonna be in Overwatch 2 because that's the main way that Blizzard makes money, which a lot of people don't really seem to understand that part about loot boxes. While it's fun and exciting and awesome, that loot box system is the whole reason why we're able to get free updates, like free maps, free game modes, free heroes. We have never had to pay for an Overwatch update for the past 6 years, and it's all due to probably me supplying the Overwatch developers with their salary to make these updates. All funded from the sales of loot boxes. But something had just came up recently, specifically on the Overwatch Germans Twitter page, that suggested that loot boxes won't be in Overwatch 2 and could possibly hint at the idea of an Overwatch Battle Pass. Now I know that might seem like, what, how could they, not my beloved loot boxes, now? Just calm down for a second, alright? I'm sorry if I'm coming off like these gaming articles that's making it seem like Overwatch 2 is definitely going to have a battle pass, but not even explain what's going on. So just taking a few steps back, on the trailer showcasing the hero reworks in Overwatch 2, they had the age rating. Just like how we have the ESRB rating here, they have their own age rating. And in the video, they said that Overwatch 2 will be playable for players 12 and up, whereas originally it was 16 and up. And as of late, the German government have been trying to regulate more of these microtransactions, not just in Overwatch and loot boxes, but also other microtransactions, most notably with Battlefront, where you're just able to outright buy good characters, making it pay to win. So by advertising that this game can be played by a younger audience, that kind of hints at the idea that it's being able to be played by them because loot boxes are no longer in the game because the government protected these young individuals from the dangers of loot boxes. It's kind of similar like how Belgium has it right now, where you can play Overwatch even if you're under the age of 18, but you can't buy loot boxes because they outright just ban loot boxes in that region. But see, here's where it could lead to a possible battle pass being implemented into Overwatch 2. It's basically just a domino effect, because when Belgium fell to the law of loot boxes being seen as quote-unquote underage gambling, which it's obviously not, but hey, I don't make up the laws there, it's not a big hit to Blizzard's pocket. But when the German market falls, where they're not able to pay for loot boxes because it's seen as underage gambling, then it's a bigger hit to Blizzard's pocket. And it's just a domino effect to other countries. When Germany falls, what's next? Is it going to be France? Is it going to be the UK? Is it going to be the United States government, where they deem loot boxes as underage gambling, meaning that nobody in the United States can no longer pay for loot boxes, meaning that they'll no longer be able to pay for these employees to make free heroes and free maps and free updates to our beloved game? That's where the battle pass system could save the company, but also save the idea of free updates for everybody that participates in this game. So when it comes to the idea of a battle pass being implemented into Overwatch 2, it comes down to the idea is if big enough governments see loot boxes as underage gambling, which a couple of years ago, I made a video giving my thoughts on how I view loot boxes, but once again, I don't run a country. And in that video, I said that loot boxes weren't a form of gambling because when you actually gamble $5 at the casino, you're willing to lose that $5. But when you pay $5 for 5 loot boxes in Overwatch, you're guaranteed at least 20 items. Whether that's legendary skins or voice lines, it doesn't matter. You're at least guaranteed an item, meaning that you're not necessarily gambling money away because you get something in return. But once again, Blizzard's a business and they're trying to find the best way that they can make money. And right now, it's the loot box system, which again, I think it's pretty fair, but they're not getting that revenue stream from Belgium and quite possibly Germany. And in the future, quite possibly even bigger markets like the United Kingdom or like the United States. So to protect their revenue stream, what they might do is just get rid of loot boxes altogether and have a battle pass and shop-like feature, similar like how Apex Legends has it right now. And I know a lot of people will freak out over the idea of a battle pass in Overwatch 2, and I think it's just because, well, a battle pass is so synonymous with Fortnite, even though so many other video games have a battle pass-like system, but because it was popularized in Fortnite, so many people are against the idea. And I kind of don't understand why. Like, I'm sure the comments section is already screaming, oh, I hope they don't add a battle pass. I don't want my Overwatch game to be like Fortnite. And it's like, why? It's content. I mean, you're kind of already paying for content now. And even with the battle pass, at least in Fortnite, you're able to get a battle pass technically for free every single month or every single season if you just use the credits from the previous battle passes. So I don't really understand why people hate the idea of a battle pass, because it guarantees you items, and if you want to just skip ahead, you can just buy the full battle pass. Like, I don't understand why people hate it so much. I think it's just because a battle pass is so heavily associated with Fortnite, and Overwatch players want to hate on Fortnite any chance they get. I mean, if I had the choice, I would rather want loot boxes than a battle pass system, but in the case of a battle pass in Overwatch 2, the only problem that I would have with a battle pass is that how would it work? You know, a battle pass works really well in battle royales like Fortnite and like Apex Legends, but in an FPS game like Overwatch that doesn't really have certain like challenges that you can complete and a level system that can level you throughout the battle pass, I don't know how it could work. I'm sure Blizzard would figure out a way if it means a revenue stream, but that's the only issue that I really have with it. I mean, I'm sure it could be a mixture of how Valorant's battle pass works, where during a 2-month period you have 50 levels and every level you go up a tier, but maybe they could add a mixture to incentivize like wins, where you level up and you gain 1 tier, but if you win a game you gain half a tier or something like that. So that way it's unique to Overwatch, but it's also similar like every other battle pass out there on the market. But for other content that was previously seen in loot boxes, maybe we can have a store like how Apex has it right now, where there's a battle pass with brand new Halloween items, but previous Halloween items are in a shop for maybe only a day, so that you get excited to see what's in the Overwatch shop. Is it gonna be Pumpkin Reaper, or is it gonna be Witch Mercy, or is it gonna be Jiangxi Mei in the shop today? Like, what's gonna be in the shop? I gotta go play today and go check it out. I mean, one thing's for certain, we're gonna see some form of microtransaction in Overwatch, whether it's the traditional loot box, which I still want loot boxes. I don't want them to go away because I like the excitement that loot boxes bring, but we could also see a battle pass just so Blizzard has a safe revenue stream when their sequel comes out, so that in case one of the big governments like the UK or the US says, nope, you can't have loot boxes in your game, well, they're protected and they don't have to make a brand new microtransaction system. And especially one that seems to be working well in other games, and I would say is fair. I'm not too much against the idea, but I want to know your guys' thoughts. Do you like the idea of a battle pass similar like Apex, similar like Valorant? And I'm hesitant to say similar like Fortnite, because I think that's the only reason why so many people hate the idea of a battle pass, is because of what Fortnite is and it being cringe and whatever. Or do you like the idea of loot boxes more? Like, do you like the excitement of them and want them to be in Overwatch 2 rather than a battle pass? But we'll just have to see what Blizzard does in Overwatch 2 that continuously drains the money from our wallets consensually. Like, remember, you have the choice to pay for this kind of content. You don't have to pay for it. And I'm sure updates will still be free in the future, but we're just gonna have to see what Blizzard does in Overwatch 2. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.